I think a lot of young dudes get away with doing a whole lot of not much at all because we've disassociated marriage and being a man and being a provider from being a dude that can knock somebody up. And now we're in a situation where you can make a decision simply not to provide and support, and you'll be fine. Because some woman somewhere will take you in, will hold your hand, will have your baby, will cook your meals, will make sure everything happens, and you can play Call of Duty. Let me.
I don't understand people like Judge and Toler because it's like the things that you all fight for and stand behind. It's like, what did you expect? You told human beings to have your funds in your retire. That's what your 20s is for. You told women be completely free and choose your partners by this shit by this simply who's fun. You told both men and women focus on what makes you happy. Don't sacrifice for anyone. Don't sacrifice for the community that I didn't play it, but she talked about the community that they protect them. You do realize this stuff is sacrificial, right? Picking a guy who has more character than this, who's going to provide, that's sacrificial because you'll be delaying gratification, wouldn't you? No, people like you told human beings stretch being a child into your 30, 35, 40. What did you really think was going to happen? You thought you were going to tell people have no responsibility because that's what that is. Doing what you want at your pace, at your will, not sacrificing anything, having fun. You're not sacrificing anything. I've said this in the video before. And you really believe that they're just going to turn around and adults, foundation, gatekeepers of a community, protectors, providers. Really? You set up a system to where women they just pick their partners based on how fun somebody is. So yeah, they're going to pick guys that they just take care of sometimes. And guys have no reason to be all the stuff that requires work. Being a protector requires work, right? This is what you wanted. Well, it's not what you wanted, but it's the results of what you wanted. You you were so focused on holding women up or picking women up or whatever it is, you actually set them up for failure. You didn't make them better. You've made them worse. People like Judge and Toler made them worse. You told them, well, you didn't tell them, but this ideology that you preach, people like her that they preach, is told them literally shed themselves of but guilt, right? Guilt. There's no guilt in anything anymore because people like her don't want it. Only one I guess is good for her personally, but other than that, they don't want it. There's no guilt in having a baby out of wedlock anymore. There's no guilt in being a broken family. So, and as she just stated, there's no guilt in being a deadbeat man. That guilt that was there that people wanted to get rid of the stigma, that guilt was helpful. That guilt was useful. That guilt of being a hoe, that guilt was useful. All the guilt of being divorced, your marriage failing, all this stuff was built into the structure that made the society that you want, that you just got talked about asking for. Again, I didn't play it that far, but she talks about the part of protecting the community. If you don't feel guilty about not protecting it, what are you going to protect it for? Again, people like Judge and Toler and that other lady, the Lauren Lake. This is them. This is their doings. You are so hell bent on this freedom stuff that you forgot that it took guilt and all this other stuff to actually have the foundation and the structure that you need in the community that you talk about. So congratulations. You played us all. You played everybody because you people like you set this up and fucked everything up. Good job. Be right, not positive. I'm out.